Okay, I think we've gotten started here. Okay, my name is Hudson Reed, and this is another video that I wanted to do to clear up what I think are misunderstandings. We all have opinions. I have one. I happen to want to share it because I think it has some validity. So, first one is what I would call level one consciousness, where there are people out there that watch the news. And I don't give a hoot if it's Fox or CNN or whoever. You're not getting the truth. You're getting some truth from Fox, but you also have Juan and you have Chris or Mike Wallace, excuse me, and there's some others, and they're lying. So you can't say that Fox News is not a a controlled opposition is the word that's used for the freaks will play both sides of the card game. In other words, if you say, well, all of the freaks are Democrat, that's not true because there are many freaks that are Republican. It really does not reside in one party. But then again, it kind of does because there's an argument that can be made that if you're willing to accept things like abortion at 9 months, open borders, which clearly that would destroy this country. And if you don't realize that, you're pretty freaking stupid. What they want is socialism. They want something for nothing as long as it lasts. And so that's very short sighted. In other words, you will be controlled. You will not have any freedom under those conditions. So basically, level one thinks that there's a spat between the left and the right, and it'll all get resolved. Trump's, going to get Nancy and Schumer and all the rest of them. Some of them may be fine. No one's really going to go to jail and all that kind of business. Level two gets a little more realistic. Somebody probably has done some research and discovered that there is some kind of a cabal. You can call them a cult, you can call them whatever you want, what are called deep state. And that they either rule our world or influence it greatly. These would be people like the Clintons and the Bushes, Henry Kissinger, you know, and on. And it addresses it addresses the fact that maybe even this thing is very well organized. Kennedy even told us. I don't have his speech in front of me, but if you read it, this was the one that he gave about secret societies. And he talks about this cabal, about how they're like a spider web. They operate in the shadows. That's why some people call it shadow government. Trump calls them the invisible enemy, and Trump is not going to come out and talk about level three, at least not right now. Now, I would tell you that the new Space Force is part of level three. So what I'm going to focus on here is level three. And if you're gonna fiddle around in level three, you're going to have to do research. You're going to have to look at videos that are maybe even 10, 20 years old because those people, the truth has been out there for a very long time. William Cooper is one guy that really came out. He wrote a book called On a Pale Horse or something like that. Most people that have done any sizable amount of research know of William Cooper, and he was killed. He lasted a long time. Other really heroes to me would be Phil Schneider, and there's many others. You've got an interesting one to cite right now is Ben Rich, and we're on level 3. Ben Rich says that we have the technology to take ET home. Now, what does that mean? It means that we have the technology to take ET home. We can travel the stars now. You don't want to know that. Most of you don't like level 3. Level 3 will destroy your reality. Level 2 challenges your reality, and level 1 is your reality. And when we talk about level 3, we have to discuss things like the secret space program, and there are many videos out there on YouTube. I would challenge you to watch them. I like Project Camelot, Carrie Cassidy, but there's many others out there that discuss this topic in great detail. Level 3 opens up the concept that we're not alone as well. So you have the secret space program. You even have the super soldier program. You have MK Ultra, Montauk, and you have a bunch of other very CIA dark black operations that were funded by us and hidden from us. And I think I know who these freaks are. They actually, I think you'll find them in the Book of Enoch. I'm not exactly sure, and I mean, I've listened to so much of this stuff that I know some of these people are not human, because humans, I don't give a damn what anybody has to say about this, but humans inherently are good. Now, anybody can be mind controlled and manipulated, and that's what they're doing to us. As I discussed in drops on Facebook, what they do to the movies, I've explained many of them and showed you the occult symbolism that they use and the fact that you are indeed participating in their ritual, which they want you to, because they want you to give your power to them. In fact, you can sell your soul if you want to. And that's what's going down in Hollywood. This is level 3. It gets very dark. I'm not going to get real dark here because I'm going to keep it short. But I've also studied, they're called the Fall Brothers, F-A-U-L-L, and other people that have done really good research. And these interdimensional beings, they exist, and they have for thousands of years. Some people call them archons. The ones in the Middle East referred to as the jinn. We have another name for them. You could talk about Moloch being an interdimensional entity, Baal being an interdimensional entity. So just because you can't see them does not mean they do not exist, because we have a limitation in what we can see and hear and feel. Our vision, what we can see, the visible light spectrum available to humans is very narrow. And maybe you've seen your cat or dog. You don't see anything, but all of a sudden they jump up. They have the ability to hear and see some of these entities, and they exist. It's what they hid from us. That's what these secret societies are all about, to hide level 3. Level 3 is where you have to go if you want to really understand what's going on this planet. And I'm going to leave it right there for now.